Welcome to the channel, YouTube. Today we're doing my very first subscriber request. This is coming from BJ Perry Jr. Shout out to him. He wanted to know which one of these three earbuds that I have has the most dynamic and loudest sound at max volume. Today we're going to be comparing the Nothing Air 1s, the Lypertek Z5s, and the Edifier NeoBuds Pro. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, first up, we got the Nothing Air 1s. We're going to go ahead and get these guys synced up or connected to the tablet here, which is my Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Pro Ultra rather. So we're going to go ahead and get these guys synced up. Get these guys connected. Okay, my case is on low battery, so I'm gonna have to put that on the charger here shortly. But they'd be good enough for this test. All right, so we got them. Let's go ahead and just verify. They are connected, as you can see there. Ron's Black Ear 1. Okay. Now, I already got a song queued up. We're gonna go ahead and get into that right now. First, we starting off with a song where they got some instrumental background, and what we can tell, basically test both of those. So we'll go with Lenny Kravitz, his song Again. All right, we're going to make sure we're at max volume, as you can see. I want to back the mic away a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't pick up the song and get me a copyright strike already. So let's back up a little bit. All right, here we go. Max volume and go. These okay. These get really loud. These are very loud at max volume. So now let's hear some vocals. All right, let's get a chorus line. Okay. They get very loud. Okay, these do get loud, extremely loud. I have the bass thumps on these, which is impressive for these at their price point. Oops, let me go ahead. All right, the touching, play pause button I hit on accident. Okay, so these get extremely loud. Although the bass kicks there, you can definitely hear the riffs from the guitar. But the audio, the actual singing, sounds muddy, like a little muffled almost. A little muffled. I ain't gonna say almost. A little muffled through these, but definitely an enjoyable pair of earbuds if you choose these. Definitely for their price point, you cannot go wrong with these. Actually, these are one of my top tier ones at $100. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go in and we're gonna switch over. Make sure these guys are disconnected. Okay, and we're gonna go over to our next contestant, which is the Edifier NeoBuds Pro. So we're gonna go ahead and get these guys connected. Let's get them out of the case. All right, so they got, as far as being loud, they got some shoes to fill. with the against the Nothing Air ones, because those guys got pretty loud. And although the actual vocals were a little muddy, they would do a job. They would do their job in a pinch. All right, so let's go ahead and get these guys in. One in, got the other in. We're gonna start this from the beginning, and let's say make sure we're at 100% volume. All right, we're at 100% volume now, and let's go. Okay. Okay. So, go ahead and get these out. Okay, so these, the volume is nice at max volume. It's a comfortable high. It's not as loud as the Nothing Air ones, but the vocals are much clearer. And the instruments, the guitar riffs are, and the bass are level. They are at the same. Nothing overpowers the other, so you get to enjoy both of them at the same time. So yeah, so these are very good. I like the way these do it. I like the way these ones do. As far as that max volume, I like the way these do. I'm gonna save my overall impressions for the end of the video, but these are definitely. Oh, I'm sweating, man. These are definitely very good. Like I said, they don't get as loud as the Ear ones, but the actual vocals, along with the volume and the instruments and the bass, they mix well. The vocals are much clearer. The bass and, like I said, the bass and the instrument, you get them both. You can enjoy them both on these ones. So, okay, so that is the Edifier NeoBuds Pro, and our third contestant in this matchup will be the Lypertek Z5. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and get these guys connected. All right. I already heard the notification that they are connected through the earbuds. Let's go ahead and put these in. All right. We're set. Let's go ahead and go from that to the beginning. Make sure we're at max volume. Don't want to cheat nobody. All right, we're at max volume, as you can see here. All right, and we're at the beginning, and here we go. Okay. All right. So these guys, right out of the box, these guys, they emphasize the vocals and the mids and lows over, not the mids and highs, excuse me, over the lows. The bass is way in the back. Let me go ahead and get the case for these. The bass is way in the back. And I mean way in the back. Stop it. All right, way in the back. And they like I said, emphasize mainly on the mids and lows. Although the actual audio, the actual singing, the actual vocals rather, are very crisp on these. Very, very crisp. Okay, so, but like I said, bass is lacking, and you definitely get your instruments. They're moved up to the front. So you got your instruments, and then right behind that is the vocals, but not by much. And then way back is your lows. So, when I say way back, I mean way back. So that's what these are on a song like this. Let's go ahead and try a different song, something with a little bit more oomph to it, a little bit more punch. Although I do love that song though. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see. Let's pick somebody. Let's go. Public Enemy. Yeah. Where's it at? Not Fight the Power. Rebel Without a Pause. Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah, because that one got some bass, and we're gonna see if we can get that one on here. There we go. All right, now this one we were doing. It's gonna be a bass test. Let's not even do that. Let's go ahead and we're gonna start back with the Nothing Ear ones. All right, you can see they're already connected. Let's put these back in. Make sure we're at 100%. We are, and let's go. Oh, oh, yes. Woo. Oh man, that takes me back. That takes me back. They don't make them like that no more. Okay. With the bass at max volume, they bring the bass. They are surprisingly, they do bring the bass in. The same thing with the vocals though, as far as Chuck D rapping. It's not as crisp, it's not as clear, but man, for $99, they bring the thump with them. Full disclosure, all of these earbuds are being tested as if they came right out of the box. No fine tuning have been done. I factory reset each of these. I cleared them, so they're all as if they came right out of the box. Now, granted, I did change the ear tips so I can get a good seal, so I can give you a concise analysis. But other than that, as far as settings and stuff go, everything is at 0. These are just right out of the box settings here. So let's continue. Let's get the Edifiers, the NeoBuds Pro in. Let's go ahead and get these guys connected. Okay, they're up. All right, let's get them in. All right, we're going to go back to the beginning. Make sure they're at 100%. Make sure we're max volume, rather. All right, here we go. Okay. Okay. I'm having way too much fun here with this one. All right, so these, the bass kicks on these, they don't kick as much as the Nothing Air ones. These are more balanced when it comes to that. So right out of the box, these are more balanced. What the what? Get back. I keep hitting something. I don't know what that was, but yeah. So these are they're all right. They're good. They're good. The bass doesn't kick as much, and they don't get as surprisingly with that type of song. They don't get as loud. I thought these would get much louder than they did. That was kind of a disappointment for me. I was a part of a surprise. I thought these guys would get much louder. They're a balanced sound, but I thought they'd get louder. All right, so our final contestant back again, the Lypertek Z5s. Let's go ahead and get these guys in. All right, I got the connected call, so they're in. Let's go ahead and just make sure. Well, let me get that back. Let's go in and make sure that they are. All right, there it is. Okay, they're in. Let's go make sure they're at 100%. Boom, there they go. Let's rewind back to the beginning. And we're in, and here we go. Okay. These starting out loud already. Very loud. Okay. 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 Like it once again, same thing as with the Lenny Kravitz song. These guys put forward the audio, put forward the vocals and the instruments, the mids and low highs rather, the mids and highs. Come on, Ron. They put them in the forefront, dropped the lows to the back, and in that song they were in the way back. I mean, yeah, but these do get loud, but they just sound bland to me with that type of song there. So, yeah, these guys definitely need. Jeez, oh my God, let me let me close this out here. Okay, so, all right, so let's go ahead and give you my final verdict on these. Okay. All right. So at now, man, remember, this is with these coming right out of the box. No audio tuning, no EQs, no anything per their respective apps has been done to these. Okay. Only thing that has changed was the ear tips, so I can get a precise, give you a precise analysis on how they sound at max volume. So, with that being said, the loudest earbud would go. I would at max volume. It would be the Lyperteks. They are the loudest as far as just being loud, just being at max volume. The loudest, I would go with them. Okay. Now when you want to talk about the most dynamic, with being loud with punch, loud with punch, I would go with the Nothing Air ones. Now, if you want a mix of everything, a well balanced sound, then you want the Edifier NeoBuds Pro. So the Lypertek, these Z5s, these would need an EQ. Like, you would need the app and get these set up to your preference in order to be able to enjoy these fully. They get pretty loud, but they get plenty loud rather. But with that, the way they're set up out of the box, you definitely need the app to adjust that, so that way you can bring the lows a little bit up there along with the highs and mids. So that's where these guys stand. And of course, like I said, these are a balanced sound. These don't get as loud as I would hope they would. They do sound great with the balanced sound. Everybody's present. All three avenues are present. Highs, mids, and lows. They're all present in every song, but they just don't get as loud. So they're real balanced. These guys, they get very loud, and man, the bass kicks on these. Like I said, the vocals with these are, once you get up into the higher volume range, like max volume, it gets muddy. I guess muddy or muffled. Not muffled. I would just stick with muddy as a description. They get that way with these. So the best to listen to these, I would say in the 55 to 65 range. These are great. These would be fantastic for you at that range point. At max volume, I mean, you'll get your kick and everything like that, but if you're really just trying to listen to what the artist is saying, they'll definitely come off muffled with these ones. So, all right, so that's where we're at. I hope this answered your question, BJ. But thank you once again for the suggestion. If there's any other suggestions or requests that you guys might want, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. I'll try my best to get to them. I've got some more videos coming up. So go ahead, and if you like this one, hit a like. If you want to stick around and see what else we got going on down the pipe, go ahead and hit subscribe and hit the notification bell if it's there, so that way you'll be notified on my next video. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.